this next model I'm going to show you is of a garden. Basically, the garden I made to go with my house, so it'll sit at the back. Now, what we're going to start with, the fencing itself is just little pieces of balsa wood, cut to size, and the post, again, that's balsa wood, which you can buy like that, chopped down to size, and then painted up. But remember, if you wanted to make it look like a fence panel, you can use things like off the Easter egg, like I showed you. And that's some of that brown material that I showed you earlier on the roof. Now the pathway here, that just worked perfectly. It was just little bits of balsa wood that I'd put away, you know, literally just scrap bits, but kept them, and I just painted them up, rubbed them down a little bit so they looked a little bit not shiny or anything, glued them all in, then put glue between them and put the grey gravel in. It just worked a treat for a pathway. Again, got plants, things like that, got a little spade which you can buy from model shops. Behind here is a little pond, which basically again, that's again just balsa wood, and then the actual paint for the water, you mix a little bit of paint with glue and then it comes up like that. And around the edge again, you put a bit of glue on it, put a bit of the fake grass, and there's your pond. Here's a little rockery. The rocks actually came out of the garden, there were stones. Again, a lot of, I used spray carpet glue on those, stuck them in, and then sprinkled some grass and bits on there, made a little rockery. And then you've got a shed and an outhouse. I'll take the roofs off and you can see inside those. Right, in here, that's supposed to be a toilet. That's a doorway. You got the main shed with all bits and pieces in. I made benches, didn't have to look spectacular. Does any shed. That's the shed itself. But yeah, and then that's designed to go up to the back of the house, which you'll see later on. That's not quite done, but it's nearly done. Just a few finishing touches will needed to do on that. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with the garden, very pleased with the pathway. Like I say, they were just absolutely scrap pieces of balsa wood, and I just keep everything, and they just work wonders for the path with a little bit of paint. And the paint actually was from one of those paint by numbers, so that just worked perfectly. So yeah, I hope you like that. And the next model I'll show you will be the scrapyard.